G'day and welcome back to another pen review. This time I'll be reviewing another custom pen. It's another pen by Cullen. This is the Rosewood and Titanium pen. So it's quite a large pen. It's very large. The pen is designed for people with larger hands, but I have no problems using it at all. The Kingwood that's used in the pen is absolutely gorgeous. It's got a nice pattern to it. It's been highly polished, so it's very smooth. It's nice and warm to the touch, sort of wood style, as you'd expect. And it's finished with these awesome handmade titanium accents. So the clip's all handmade out of solid titanium. It's very springy. It feels like a nice, good quality clip. That's very nice. It fits well in your pockets, fits very well in over your shirts. I wouldn't be worried about this clip breaking in a hurry. It's very sturdy. And you have a titanium ring around here, which is polished up and looks gorgeous as well. The titanium in Kingwood looks very nice together. It's a very elegant pen. It's understated, and it's that sort of thing that you could just take wherever you want. Unscrewing it, the threads are beautiful. It's very well done by Tim. I love these threads, nice and tight. The pen can post if you really want to, but I'm not keen on doing that. Like I said, it's a very large pen anyway, so you can comfortably write without it. It steps down here. I quite like how Tim's ended the step down with a bit of the ebonite for the threads, and then it steps down into the threads. The threads aren't sharp at all. They're quite nice. You don't feel them at all while riding, or I don't. Then your grip section is a brown ripple and black ebonite. It matches in with the wood of the pen really well. It's a very similar pattern with all the streaks and the swells through it. It's a really good touch putting that on. I'm very happy with that. When I bought it, I didn't realise it had that, and when I opened it up, it was quite amazing, the effect. This pen comes with a different type of nib. Comes with a titanium nib in fine. The titanium nib then matches with the accents on the cap. So this pen is all titanium wood and a bit of black and brown ebonite. You unscrew it. It's a cartridge converter filler. So there's your converter right there. It's quite a nice pen. Works really well. Comfortable in the hand. I haven't had any problems with it. The nib, it's as a I think it's a bock. Yeah, it's a bock titanium nib. Obviously, these nibs have a little bit of softness to them, but are also known for people over flexing them and from springing. So you never really want to purposely flex one of these. It's more of a nib just purely to give you a softer riding experience and something a bit different. So, like I said, it fits all together really nicely. It's a very comfortable pen to hold in your hand, uncapped, or if you had giant hands, you could sort of cap it. But like I said, I'd be afraid of that marking the wood too much as well, or damaging the threads inside. So I'll give you some sizes and some dimensions. So the capped, it's 151mm. Posted, it's 180mm, which is huge. Uncapped is still a very nice and very easily usable 132mm. The grip section at the narrowest point is 11mm, and the barrel at the thickest section is 15mm. The weight with the cap is 29.5 grams, and the weight without the cap is 18 grams. So it's not the lightest of pens, but it's a very nice weight. It'll ride under its own weight very easily. It doesn't stress your hand out. It's a big comfy pen just to continue writing everything you need to. So I can definitely recommend this pen or anything similar to it if you want to head over and check out Hooligan Pen Company or Tim Cullen. I'm sure he'll be able to sort you out with something similar if you really want it. So I quite like this pen. definitely recommend him to anyone else. I'll do a writing sample and show you what the nib can do. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to do a writing sample of this Tim Cullen pen. As you can see there, this Kingwood is actually really beautiful. It's very highly polished. It's got a really great feel to it. And the cap looks great with the titanium fittings. It's a very elegant pen. The grip section here, you can just sort of see it in this light, is brown and black. Looks much better in person. It matches in with the barrel much nicer. This is the titanium bock nib in fine. It's a very nice nib. Like I say, you just got to be careful you don't accidentally spring it, but that's alright. You just don't put any force on it to try and bend the tines or flex it. So this is the do a writing sample. This is the Tim Cullen. Oh, I can't spell Kingwood apparently. That's what happens when you've been busy all day. Kingwood pen with a fine titanium nib. This ink, I think, is Pelican 4001 brown. Do a bit of writing. That little skip there, that was actually my bad. I lifted the pen off the page. It's a little bit difficult with the way I've got it set up here. I'll just try and move it around a bit. Bit of quicker writing. Keeps up quite nicely feed-wise. It's fairly smooth nib. Can't complain about it. Upside down writing. Writes actually quite nicely upside down, a lot thinner. So it works upside down. Obviously these nibs aren't tuned, they come straight from bock as is. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with them, quite nice pen and nib. There you go, it keeps up quite well. That little skip there again was me lifting my hand off the page. So definitely worth the buy. Tim can make these out of any wood or material you want. Obviously I've reviewed his pens before, and I love my last pen as well, the Raiden and Russian bog oak pen. And this titanium one, he made it, I saw it and said, yeah, I've got to have that. So he sold it to me for a decent price, and he puts a lot of work into his pens and a lot of effort, and works with you to make sure that it's the pen that you want. That way you're not just buying a pen off the shelf that you might not like something about. This way you like everything about the pen, and you have your choice of what types of nibs you want. It's a standard threaded section, so if you've got some spare Franklin Christoph nibs or Jowo or bock nibs, I believe they'll all screw into the same section. You just unscrew from here, pull it out, then put the new one back in, and yeah, you can do what you want. It's nice to have that ability to be able to change out nibs fairly easily. That way, if you really like the pen, you can keep it and just change out the nibs. I've actually got a flexible Jowo nib on the way, which I'm planning on putting in this pen. So I'll be doing another review of that probably in maybe a month's time or a couple of weeks' time. And I'll show you the semi-flex Jowo nib from Motoshaw at nibs.com. And yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that goes in this pen as well. So I can definitely recommend buying this pen or getting one similar made. It's a nice big girthy pen, gives you a lot of control over the nib, and those titanium accents are just awesome because titanium is just great. And having the nib that actually fits in with the metal as well, being a titanium nib, it's just really cool that it all ties together, and the ebonite feed looks really good with the wood matched barrel as well. So I hope that's helped, and I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.